I'm ready.
This ain't old maid. It's the biggest deal of all when you're playing with the killer deck.
This is real.
Killer deck. This has got to be one of your favorites.
One of my all-time favorites, actually. The myth is that an ordinary playing card can be turned into an instrument of death and actually kill somebody with a powerful throw.
Sounds highly implausible to me.
Well, be that as it may, you can actually throw these things with a fair amount of force. I've been doing it since I was like 10 years old.
You're pretty good at that.
Adam's better than pretty good. He's a card-throwing ace and is proud to display the fruits of a misspent youth.
The first aspect is just imparting lateral speed to the card. The second is imparting spin to it. And it's a combination of both of those things that I think yields the most distance and stability.
As far as I'm aware, it's not possible to actually kill someone with a playing card by throwing it at them.
You can't kill anybody with a playing card. No way. I'm sure they're gonna try.
The high-speed camera shows Adam in all his mutant ninja glory. He's hitting that foam block target at an impressive 25 miles an hour. But when it comes to cards, few can trump Ricky J.
Well, some people have called me the leading hurler of martial projectiles in the world.
Ricky can throw a regular playing card nearly 200 feet.
So yeah, I can just throw one without too much, I've got a little curve, but that'll hit him anyway. I'll take credit for anything.
Yeah, that's nice and done.
Watch closely here. He's putting a card right through the same hole in the paper as the throw before.
Yeah, that's it.
And he can cure your smoking habit better than any hypnotist. When it comes to killer cards, Ricky wrote the book.
Well, Ricky, have you heard the myth about someone being killed with a throwing card?
Well, there's a book called Cards as Weapons, which is a study of self-defense with the ordinary playing card that deals with some stories of people who may have actually been killed with playing cards.
Now, isn't it true that you wrote this book?
It is true, yes. I did write that book.
So you may be the genesis of this tale.
I would be surprised if I wasn't.
Lethal cards. Is it true? Ricky's not saying. Jamie's always crisp shirt is as good as body armor. Of course, that doesn't mean the myth is dead.
We have some unsubstantiated accounts that world record-holding card throwers like Ricky J are throwing the card at almost 90 miles per hour. Our challenge in this myth is to build a machine that can throw a card as fast as possible.
Let's go for it.
So here's the deal. The Mythbusters will build a high-powered card-throwing machine and compare it to other weapons. But son of a gun, you'll never guess. Adam and Jamie have completely different ideas on how to do it.
Hi, how you doing?
Adam's ambitious plan is a sort of bionic arm. Jamie's making a kind of mini baseball pitching machine.
Whenever an engineer builds something that's overcomplicated, that's the mark of an inferior designer. Simpler is always better.
This pulls all the way back, comes like this, spreads, and the card flies out.
It's complicated, but just maybe Adam's gizmo will work.
That's actually pretty clever.
What's going on? It's getting worse. That was pretty cool.
Adam actually had a pretty clever idea. It doesn't work, but it was really clever.
I'm not very happy with it. As usual, I've tended to get a little over-elegant in my design.
Over-elegant is apparently engineering speak for it won't work. Adam has thrown in his hand, and it's down to Jamie. With less elegance, more grunt as his mantra, this promises to be the most diabolical little machine he's ever created. After the break, Jamie puts his cards on the table and his body on the line, testing the myth of the killer deck.
It's so nice that Jamie's finally doing this instead of me.
Next, Man vs. Wild. Bear heads out on an Irish adventure.
Cliffs everywhere.
Diving into the waters.
Nice.
Rappelling off the highest cliff.
It's called a kamikaze knot because it involves cutting the rope and you need to get it right.
And dining on exotic foods.
Warm, salty.
Could be a great Celtic getaway. New destinations, new adventures, new time.
Whoa.
Man vs. Wild, Wednesday at 10 on Discovery. Watch, learn, survive.
So we took our daughter computer shopping.
We went everywhere.
Can we get some help?
What an awful day.
Awful.
Let's try that again.
So we went to Best Buy.
We have all the best brands, so we'll find the right one for you.
They made it really easy.
So we had a lot more free time.
What a wonderful day.
Wonderful.
Compare all the best brands all in one place. Best Buy. You happier.
Every day, ADT makes a real difference in the lives of our customers, helping them feel safe, even saving their lives. And if you call now, you can get this peace of mind protection from ADT and save over $250.
My dog was all alone when the fire broke out. ADT acted fast and called the fire department. They saved my home and her life.
We got ADT because I walked in on a burglary once. The physical damage was pretty bad. The emotional toll was even worse. What that robber really took from us was our peace of mind. With ADT, we got it back.
With the latest technology, plus fast alarm response from our advanced network of monitoring centers, ADT is always there for you, 24/7.
I didn't think we needed monitored carbon monoxide protection, but my ADT rep said it would only be pennies a day. Then one night we had a carbon monoxide leak. ADT called and got us out of the house. They literally saved our lives.
A single ADT system can help protect your home from burglary, fire, and carbon monoxide. When an alarm is received, ADT responds quickly and can call the local authorities for help. And you get this protection